I was so mad at her. I tried this one.
Try that. There are a bunch of ways to do this one, but see if you can come up with these. Okay, did you get it? Ideas. Ideas. Yes, sir. Okay, so one good idea would be if we have a fraction inside a radical, why not reduce the fraction and make the number smaller, right? So we could rewrite this. Whoops. Okay, we could rewrite this as what? 25 over 20 reduces to. Okay. Okay, if I ever have a square root of a quotient, I can split it up, right? So I just get square root of 5 over square root of 4, which is 2 on the bottom, and we're done. We didn't get any square roots, any radicals trapped on the bottom, so we're done.
Wouldn't you, can you go like, wouldn't the top just be 5?
Not square root of 5, you mean?
Yeah, because 20, like the square root of 20.
Okay, so the approach you took, you went a different way. You broke this up into the square root of 25 over the square root of 20.
Yeah.
Square root of 25 simplifies to 5. Square root of 20 simplifies to what? Square root of 4 times square root of 5. Square root of 4 is 2. Right?
Right.
Okay, now what? We can't leave that square root on the bottom. We can't have a radical on the bottom, right? So we have to multiply top and bottom by. Square root of 5 over square root of 5?
Yeah.
Okay. So the square root of 5 times the square root of 5 is 5. So I get 5 over 2 times 5 is 10. Then I got a square root of 5 up there, right? 5 over 10 reduces to 1 over 2. So that's going to give us that, isn't it? Okay. They both work. I think in general, it's going to be easier to reduce the stuff inside so your numbers are smaller. I think in general. There might be some rare instances where it works out well both ways. Okay? Let's try another one. How about... Okay, try that. What's that?
Really interesting.
Okay, what do we get? Can't reduce it, right? Okay, so what are our steps then?
7 squared, 7 over squared.
Okay, square root of 8. What are we gonna do with the square root of 8? Kirk, how's that? How can we simplify that? Square root of 2 and the square root of 4. And that becomes what if we simplify that? 2 squared of 2, right? Okay. Almost there. Last step. What are we gonna do last step here? Mr. Demanu, what do you think? We gotta get rid of that square root on the bottom, right?
Yeah.
So how do we undo a square root of 2 on the bottom? Multiply top and bottom by
2.
square root of 2. Yep, square root of 2. Good. Square root of 2 times square root of 2 is times 2. 4. On the top, square root of 14. Got it, right? No biggie. You good?
Wait, why did we times it by the square root of 2?
Okay, we multiplied it by the square root of 2 because we've got this, we had a radical stranded in the bottom. And so whenever, you can't have a radical in the denominator, so whenever you have one in the denominator, you're gonna multiply top and bottom by that square root to get it off the bottom.
With the regular answers stay the same.
Yeah, the decimal answers would be the same either way. Right. And it's kind of a hokey thing in a way. There are some reasons for it, but I mean, you have to know how to do it because it's kind of an expected skill in math, but I don't think it's anything it's not a huge deal. Yeah. The numbers stay the same. Okay? Let me see, I think I've got a lab. I'll let you go work on this.